Alrighty guys, welcome back to a brand new video with your boy DB, and in today's video we're going to be seeing Cricket 22 review after 1 week and going to be discussing the pros and the cons about Cricket 22 after 1 week of its release and how the game is so far compared to other cricket video games in the market, and is this a good game to buy right now. Watch till then as we'll highlight some key points with the pros and cons, and let's get straight to the video. First big pro you will get with this Cricket 22 video game is the Ashes experience. If you guys play the Ashes in Cricket 22, it is a whole nother level with everything. The crowd, obviously both teams are licensed, so you obviously will get a more realistic experience, but there's the crowds, the stadiums, the test match gameplay in general. It just feels a lot more like once you start playing the Ashes, you just want to continue playing because of all the bowling actions, the shots, it's just the Ashes experience is a whole nother level, which is really hard to describe in words. But yes, the Ashes is a big pro point you guys get with this game, and since all the players do look exactly like how they look because of the licensed teams, just adds it to another level. So the Ashes is a massive advantage that you guys get. Once again guys, do watch till then as we're going to be highlighting some pros and cons regarding this game. And what's great is they've been adding patches every day to the Ashes and all other game modes to the game in general, so each day they're trying to make this game more worth it. But yes, if you're the fan of the Ashes, or if you're a fan of Australia or England cricket, or just a fan of test cricket in general, this game is a big buy. Also guys, side note, if you guys enjoy the content, do subscribe and leave a like on the video if you guys enjoy this video. So yes, the first major point, and they've improved the replay system as well, with not just the Ashes but all game modes, so it just makes it even better. And especially in the crowds with the Ashes, the chants you guys hear, it is almost like identical to the real match, so it's just like you feel like you're there. And especially if you're doing career mode as Australia or England, this is kind of like your big goal that you guys want to achieve, from starting a club cricket and making it all the way to the Ashes, which is like obviously a dream come true for any player in Cricket 22. So first big advantage is Ashes and Cricket 22. Now we're going to be talking about some other pros which you guys get. Also guys, side note, have you guys noticed that Josh Hazlewood's bowling action has slightly changed a little bit? I'm not sure if it's only me, but you guys can let me know in the comment section below, because I felt that there was a little change and Hazlewood's bowling action, especially from yesterday. I'm not sure if they've added that in the new patch. It could be might as well. But our second key point that is regarding Cricket 22 is how you guys can play Team India in Cricket 22. I will be explaining how you guys can download it later on. But yes, you guys can play as Team India or play for Team India in Cricket 22, either that be a normal match, a tournament, or the career mode, which is a big advantage. And you guys, when you guys do play as India, Pakistan, or any other team that is not licensed in Cricket 22, you're gonna get that same gameplay. Of course, you're gonna get those same replays and all of that. The player faces of the Indian team also have been updated, some of them, and I'll be explaining how you guys can get them, how you can download the team later on. But this is a massive advantage because every cricket video game fan wants that you guys can play as multiple teams. So this is a big advantage how you guys can download all the teams you guys want, which makes the game to another level, because you guys can download their logos, get their jerseys, uniforms, squads, all identical to the real game, and you guys are getting that same Cricket 22 gameplay. So this is a massive advantage. I uploaded the India-Pakistan full match gameplay just in case you guys are interested. The full video is on the channel, so you guys can watch that video as well. So it's a massive benefit because personally I have Indian heritage, so I obviously want to play as India or make my career mode. for India and debut. So it's good that you have this opportunity. Um, and plus, you guys can get identical jerseys, which is a big advantage because you guys cannot get this in other games. Besides this game, because other games do not have their academy creations, which you guys can download. So Team India, Pakistan, all other teams, you guys can play as them. For the career mode, you guys cannot play as all teams. It's mostly the main teams. But now let's take a look at all the licensed teams and all teams that have been assigned in Cricket 22. So this is a pro and a con mixed because you get Ireland, Australia, West Indies, New Zealand, Cricket Russia, license. I'm not sure if there's one more. Let me know just in case I missed one. But yeah, you guys get those teams licensed. And the other teams, I'm sure you guys are like India's right there, but actually all these other teams are not licensed. They're just there as like the base copy, which is like the legal copy any game can use, because they don't have the updated squad, updated jersey, not the updated logo. So it's basically free to use for anybody because the other teams don't give rights to they don't give their licenses, so then the games can include their jerseys, squads, etc. So for the international teams, those are only 5 teams you guys will get that is licensed. For sure in the upcoming days slash months there could be chances where other teams could get licensed. Also Australia, the Big Bash League, all teams are licensed from the BBL, which kind of makes sense because Australia is licensed in this game, so BBL will be also licensed. So you guys can play all the BBL teams with updated squads and jerseys because all the BBL teams are licensed. And then we continue moving on, the England domestic teams. Also the CPL is also licensed, just in case you guys don't know. But this is a look at the England domestic teams. Once again, these are all the base teams that you guys get. Once you guys open the game, you guys get all these teams. Again, the 100 is also licensed. So the 100 CPL, Big Bash League, and the couple of international teams, they all, when you download the game and you go straight to teams, these are all the teams you can get. Again, you can download the teams that I'll be explaining later on. This is the other India domestic. Again, India domestic teams won't be licensed, but India domestic is where you start off in your career mode if you pick India as the country you want to debut for. Indian Challenge Cup, again, the IPL is not licensed, so all of these teams are just not very fake teams, but they're like the base copy, which you can perhaps say. And then we continue moving on, more domestic teams. West Indies domestic. And then we have the CPL, Caribbean Premier League, which is licensed, as I said before, so you guys can have the full experience of the Caribbean Premier League in Cricket 22. And that goes same for Big Bash League and the 100. And last, these are all the other teams that you guys can create, and the Big and Red. And now another pro is how to download the teams from Academy. So Waste Your Youth has created some beautiful teams, and one of them includes Team India, as you guys can see right here. He's also created some other teams. Waste Your Youth is his ID. I'll leave the full ID in the description below, so you guys can download teams. So yes, he makes all these teams and upload them to the academy. So this is a big advantage you guys can get. So you guys can download all the other teams, international teams, IPL teams. That is going to be huge in the upcoming days when the IPL starts. So even though the teams are not licensed, you still get those teams and you get that experience with the updated squads and jerseys. So overall, my opinion for Cricket 22, personally to this day, the December the 8th 2021, I still think that Cricket 22 has a lot of bugs, and even the academy is not proper as of now, but each day they're having 2.1 GB 5 gigabytes patches being made to the game every day. Personally, at the moment, the game does not live up to the mark to where Cricket 19 is. But again, Cricket 19 that we were playing a couple of weeks back was like the final Cricket 19 copy, and this game has just released, so we cannot just jump on this game right yet. It will take some time. So if I were to answer the question, should you guys get Cricket 22? I would say wait a little bit. Personally, in my opinion, wait like a month, because in a month, I'm sure the game will become proper and you guys will get a better But if you guys are the fan of the Ashes and you guys want to play the Ashes, then you can get this game right now because the Ashes is better as ever. But in terms of the other teams, India, IPL, I would say wait a little bit. If you guys want to get it now, you guys can, but waiting a little bit is just the right option so the game can become proper. But that's all for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Do share with all your friends and have a good day.